Good evening, class. I organized this virtual field trip, which is pretty neat because I'm taking you to 4 locations virtually of my choosing. I understand that some of you may have low vision or trouble hearing, so I will try my best to be as detailed as possible. Now, let's go to our first location. Our first location is actually located near Hawaii, and it is named the Penguin Bank. The Penguin Bank is a submerged shield volcano of the Hawaiian Islands. It is part of the Hawaiian Emperor Seamount Chain, which is a vast underwater mountain region of islands and intervening seamounts, shallows, banks, and reefs along a line trending southwest to northwest beneath the northern Pacific Ocean. The Penguin Bank is the eroded summit of a sunken volcano, now a broad submarine shelf off Moliki Island, with a depth of at least 12 to 180 feet. It is capped with sand and fossil corals. The bank is generally too deep for most live corals and is a relatively barren habitat compared to the shallower waters nearby. The base rock is lava of the same kind that forms Moliki Island. Strong tidal currents are reported at the edge of the bank, around 600 feet line and across the bank. The region is actively fished and is used for several kinds of sporting events, including canoeing, kayaking, and paddleboard races, and it is part of the Hawaiian Islands Humpback Whale National Sanctuary. Now for our second location. Our second location is named the Great Blue Hole. Now, the Great Blue Hole is a large underwater sinkhole off the coast of Belize. It lies near the center of the Lighthouse Reef. The hole is circular in shape, over 980 feet, 4 feet across, and 410 feet deep. The world's largest natural formation of its kind. The Great Blue Hole is a part of the larger Barrier Reef Reserve System, a World Heritage Site of the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. Glenn Collison, a NASA scientist who recently dived the Great Blue Hole, described it something like this. It was the deepest deep blue hole imaginable, a chasm that fell away deep into the deep dark blue. It had been forged out of solid rock as caverns hundreds of thousands of years ago during the last ice age. For eons, water filtered through the rock and into these great stone cathedrals, breeding multicolored stalactites. Then, one by one, they collapsed on each other, creating a chasm of 400 feet deep. As the Earth's swollen polar ice caps receded, the warm Caribbean Ocean swept in to fill the chasm with boiling white hands. Then last rays of sunlight struck the chasm's floor. Then, as the limestone broke down, it began to rain tiny fragments of rocks, which slowly began to fill, thus the name Great Blue Hole. And as you can see, the hole right there. Now, let's go to our third location, which is named the Andros Barrier Reef of Bahamas. The Andros Barrier Reef is the third longest barrier reef in the world, the first being the Great Barrier Reef in Australia and the second being the Belize Barrier Reef. It is unique because many people can dive and experience there within the reefs, and they see rays, rock lobsters, octopuses, and tiny sharks. One of the underground caves here are actually one of the most dangerous to explore. Now, let's go to our last and final location, which is the Great Barrier Reef of Australia. The Great Barrier Reef, located in Australia, is more than 130,000 square miles. To put that in perspective, it is larger than the United Kingdom and Ireland combined. The author and naturalist J.E.N. Brennan called it an icon of permeable wilderness, a place of grandeur to be cherished when so many of our Earth's great showplaces have been diminished. Most sections of the reef are difficult to approach, and it takes several days to get by with just a boat. Another thing, it is 1,500 more species living in the ocean and the fishes there. This is my virtual tour, and thank you.